Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks, State of the World on Tuesday, September 7th, 2021. What is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. What's some of the main headlines? 9/11 anniversary is coming up, 20th anniversary of the attack September 11th, 2001. 9/11's unsettled dust. Bush EPA hid health risks from toxic dust at ground zero and thousands died. The goal of the Bush administration was to get the economy up and running. Means in the 9/11 area that was attacked was near Wall Street, so you have to get Wall Street up and running, and they instructed their EPA director, Christy Todd Whitman, to say that there's no danger, that the air is safe in lower Manhattan, which is not true. Then we have Joe Zadruga. His son, the 9/11 responder, died from exposure to ground zero as officials denied a connection. The New York City Police Department and the government of, what's his name, Rudy Giuliani, the nutty mayor, kept denying that there was any danger to working on what they called the pile. And then some kids left behind after 9/11, no safety measures at Stuyvesant High School led to sickness and death. Stuyvesant High School is in lower Manhattan. It was very kind of adjacent to where the World Trade Center was. Stuyvesant High School is like an elite high school. Originally, it was only for boys, very bright, very smart boys, and then later years it became co-ed. And then other elite high schools in New York City were the Bronx High School in Science, which is co-ed for students wanting to study science. Another elite school was Brooklyn Tech, meant for boys wanting to study engineering. And another elite high school was Hunter High School, which is girls only. So anyway, we had all these things happening, and the people were told at September 11th that the air was safe. That was not true. Then, Mr. Joe Zadroga, he was a 9/11 first responder, and he died 5 years afterwards. He he couldn't get any help. He was treated, but they refused to say that his illness was due to working at the 9/11 site to clean up and everything and being there. No one wanted to help except Congress member Carolyn Maloney. She faced extreme pressure to change the name of the James Zadroga Health and Compensation Act, which provides billions in health care for them. And Jon Stewart, an actor and a comedian, he worked very hard to get the health benefits continued for first responders. It was very hard to get that done. Congress was very stingy in giving money to other people. Now, also with regard to the what happened in Lower Manhattan during the Vietnam War, our government, our army, military used a chemical agent, Agent Orange, to basically clear the area of plants and trees and wildlife, so you have it's clear, it's easy to fight the enemy if you don't have all the shrubbery in the way. And a lot of military members who served there were exposed to Agent Orange and got cancer and died of cancer. So our government doesn't tell you when things are bad. It's always about the money. And Rudy Giuliani, who was the mayor of New York at the time, he had been told that the communications devices, radios that the police and firefighters were using, they couldn't communicate with each other. And he was told that way back years earlier when there was an attack on the World Trade Center. minor attack compared to this one, and he didn't do anything about it. So people don't want to do it. They don't want to spend money to help people. Okay, now well, the virus is still with us. People still don't want to get vaccinated, wear a mask, practice social distancing. What are some minor headlines? Jobless benefits for millions expire on Labor Day after Congress and White House failed to act. Over 1,000 U.S. schools cancel in-person classes due to coronavirus 19. All because the pandemic was so totally unmanaged, mismanaged by Trump and his people and various Republican governors around the country. Now, Taliban defeat last pocket of resistance and step up attacks on Afghan women. Oh, so much for freedom. 90% of Afghanistan's 2,300 healthcare centers may soon be forced to close, warns the World Health Organization. Millions in Ethiopia's Tigray area are on the brink of famine, warns World Health Programs. Guinean Army colonel deposes President Alpha Conde in military coup. Very nice world we live in. Millions rally for Brazil's far-right president, Bolsonaro, raising fears of a Trump-like insurrection. Yeah, Bolsonaro also, like Trump, he said the virus is not real, it's fake news. And he refused to provide health care and anything for his people, any protections. Mexico breaks up caravan of asylum seekers. U.S. deports refugees to Guatemala City. Hundreds of thousands lack electricity more than a week after Hurricane Ida arrived. Weather disasters struck counties home to 1 in 3 U.S. residents this summer. Representative Ilhan Omar leads the squad in protests against Enbridge Line 3 pipeline. I believe that's in Minnesota. And it is a tar sands pipeline. Enbridge is a Canadian company, and tar sands is the dirtiest of oil, and it's crossing the areas that are meant for native indigenous peoples. So let's kill Enbridge Line 3 like we did the Keystone XL pipeline. Okay. Now, hundreds of Detroit area families urged to evacuate homes near a gasoline spill. That's nice. Gasoline leaked into city sewers. And the risk of residents are at risk from toxic benzene fumes, which can cause cancer. And maybe even an explosion. So how did this, their homes near a Ford, there's a Ford Motor Company plant in Detroit that is responsible for this leak. It's very nice. Okay, now, ex-Marine sniper who fought in Iran and Afghanistan kills 4 in their Florida home. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. But why did he have a gun? That's the problem. If he didn't have a gun, he couldn't have killed these people. Michael K. Williams, who starred in HBO's The Wire, dies of apparent drug overdose. Composer Mikis Theodorakis, who survived torture and exile by Greek dictatorship, dies at 96. He created a lot of wonderful music, including Zorba the Greek. That was one of the things he's responsible for. He wrote the scores for the movie Zorba the Greek and Z, and so he has a really nice legacy. But unfortunately we lost him. Thank you for entertaining us. Thank you for your service. Mexico City to replace Columbus Monument with statue of indigenous woman. Ida's death toll soars after record rains flood northeastern states. Aerial photos show oil and chemical spills spawned by Hurricane Ida. Very nice. And of course, these companies will get away with that. Yeah. The Mississippi River and the Gulf of Mexico. Near Phillips 66 refinery and Enterprise offshore drilling platform. So will these companies be held accountable? Probably not. All right. Now, that's a lot of news. How about a little music? Okay. Okay, I'd like to sing a song called Island of Dreams. I don't know all of it. We'll see how we do. High in the sky is a bird on the wing. Please carry me with you, far, far away from the mad rushing crowd. Please carry me with you. Again I would wander where memories enfold me, there on the beautiful island of dreams. High in the sky is a bird on the wing. Please carry me with you. Okay, I hope you liked that. Thank you for tuning in this evening of September 7th, 2021 for another meeting of Callahan Speaks. Island of Dreams was written by Tom Springfield of the Springfields Folk Group, which featured his sister, Dusty, who went on to become an international singing star. So stay safe, wear a mask, practice social distancing, get vaccinated when the vaccine is available and safe for you to take it. And I had mine May 27th. I had 2 sore arms. I was tired, but I'm fine now. The side effects for about a week. So take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night.